I need to charge my phone, so I'm starting my show inside the house. What is this shit? What? I can choose. What is this? Beam? I guess you can modify the settings. Oh, wow. I'm such a newbie. Start a poll. Oh, this fun stuff. Maybe I'll start a poll. Ask my community. Yeah. Okay. Kind of fun. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. Dean. I just put I'm taking a poll. Yes, does Cred from Fight the Flat Earth sound like a disgruntled C3PO? I say yes, he does. Obviously, that's why I'm taking the poll. I'm just curious if anyone else notices. I've never taken a poll. So having fun. I have to charge my phone, so I'm starting my show in here. I'm gonna play some electric guitar. I got a janky little setup, so it's gonna sound like shit, but I'm gonna do it anyways. We need more arms. Roll up. We need more arms to roll up the sleeves. We need more arms. What is it? We need more arms to roll up the sleeves. We need more arms to protect you from disease. We need more arms. Yeah, that's what we need. We need more arms. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. We need more arms. We need more arms. Oh yeah. We need more arms. Uh-huh. That's what we need. We need more arms, 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 please. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. They want to fix what ain't broken to protect you from something that doesn't exist. We need more arms to roll up the sleeves. We need more arms. Protect you from disease. We need more arms. Yeah, that's what we need. We need more arms. Arms. Please. More arms. With people attached to them? Well, of course. Why don't you just say we need more people? Because we need to get them in their arm. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just implying like we need more people, but for what? We need their arms. For what? To stick a needle in them. Whoa. Okay. I'll pass that on. I'll go ahead and pass on that too. And we need more arms over here to stick needles in. Lose the last part. Just we need more arms. That sounds better. Arms, like, guns. We need more arms. Gotta flatten the curve. Fuck are you talking about? Next time you think of vaccinations, think of me eating this big nasty burger. Dude, you just ruined hamburgers for me, man. I used to like hamburgers. A jerk. Next time you think of getting a vaccine, what a weirdo. The fuck is happening? How could you not see what was going on there and just be like, this is pretty sus? The fuck? They're trying to get everyone in the world. They're just trying so hard. Just, first we'll offer you, it's the whole carrot and the stick thing or whatever, They got a stick with a carrot and they're dangling in it. By the end of it, they're like just trying to stab you with the stick. Well, they're trying to stab you in the beginning, but like, that's not even metaphorically. That's what they're jab, stab. It's the same fucking thing. But it's like, first they try to like coax you in there. It's like, oh, money, fucking donuts, lap dances, fucking you name it. Whatever your gluttonous fucking ass wants, we give you a lot of it, And so they tried the gluttony approach, okay, well, that probably got a lot of people. Everyone's a glutton, I mean, they might not want a shot, but they all want a donut, So they got all those people, and then they were like, okay, well, now you lose your job if you don't get it. You like money, right? You like being able to support yourself, right? So now you're going to lose your job. Them's fighting words. But they still got a lot of people with that because they needed their job, and the people, they were just so fucking heavily indoctrinated into thinking that like they really had a legal, like that they were kind of stuck having to do it or something. Which, I mean, that's where they kind of forced people to do it, really, because some people just, it was at a time when it was like, man, like I'm going to lose my house, my family, but like really, I still wouldn't have gotten it, I'm saying, if I was in that situation, but it's like, that would have been a fucking bitch. But the thing is, I think people are fighting that. I mean, I don't know. You're fucked, basically. They fucked everybody. I would have fucking quit in a heartbeat, dude. Not after that, not before I fucking chewed the fuck out of everyone, dude. I fucking told them all to wake the fuck up. I'd have fucking made it. I don't leave quietly when in a situation like that. That'd be fucked up, man. But then after that, what do they do after that? You can't come into this restaurant. You can't travel. You can't fucking leave the country. You can't come into the country. You can't go to Hawaii without getting a booster. You can't go to fucking, overseas without coming back with 5 boosters and all these weird, fucking, we're going to get you here, going to cut you off there, get you here, cut you off. You didn't want the lottery. You didn't care about your job. Well, now you just can't go anywhere. Doesn't that start to seem kind of suspect after a while to you? Like, was it just because I was watching really closely what was going on? Is it like if you just didn't watch TV that much, or like, that's the thing. If you didn't watch TV, you basically were like, what the fuck? If you weren't busy watching something, that was like the test, it's like, how many people do we have like roped in, like, to our like little fucking, it's like like when I was a kid, things that were trendy, everybody did it, and I was always the guy that I couldn't get my parents to buy me like expensive things, for one thing. I couldn't afford all the fancy, the name brand shit. We shopped at like Goodwill, but it's like, and I just wasn't hip. I didn't pay attention to all the fucking cool fads and shit, so I was a total like dork, but it's like, until that became a style. Once I got into high school, like being in corduroys and having fucking nappy hair and like a t-shirt, was cool. But like up until then, I was just the outcast weirdo, but it's like I still was, but I just finally got a sense of humor about it. And that's kind of how it is, like just all through my life. And that's why I became a flat earther. It was inevitable. Because I just don't want to be like it. I just don't want to just fucking, okay, I'm going to be that too. That's what everybody else thinks. I'm going to think that too. It's always just seems so cheesy and predictable and just boring. And then it turns out it saved my life. Thinking that way. I'm going to go get the jab because everybody else is getting the jab. I don't care what's in it. They must have tested it and stuff, you know, why they wouldn't be offering it. Just like so dumb. But if I had just remained, like if I had just let myself become one of these people that wanted to be cool and like always tried to fit in with everything, you know, tried to just made an effort. I saw those people when I was growing up, you know, the people that are just really trying, you know, like they have all the proper like attire and they just say all the proper lingo and they want, you know, they have all the fucking, it's just, yeah, but it's so predictable and it just becomes this thing where it's like everybody's doing the same, thinking the same way and it's like kind of weird, you know. I used to say, I had this quote that I quote myself. I was like, at the forefront of every cool guy trend, there's a risk-taking dork. But I don't know if people really understood my joke. But it's like, who sets these trends? You know, I mean, it's like, because they're going to be an individual. You're like the first person that's doing it. So you're a risk-taking dork. But who does set the trend? I don't think people even set them. I think it's like Satan. Satan. Seriously, every logo, every fucking, you know, big company, there's a 666 buried in it somewhere. The Jamba Juice logo is so fucking blatantly 666 now. My beautiful girlfriend pointed that out to me. It's like, all you have to do is turn the logo sideways. And it's just 666. And it's in a rainbow. Cool. It's fucking fucked up. I put up a video about that and some weird troll came into the comments and they're like, that's kind of a stretch. I'm like, what? What, you turn your head sideways? That's not that much of a stretch. I mean, maybe a little bit. It stretches your neck a little bit, but like, it's not like you have to rearrange letters or apply some numerology or some shit. It's just 666. There it is. It's not a stretch, dumb fuck. What do you got, like a fucking, you got no neck? Just to tilt your neck. It's not that much of a stretch. Not a dumbass. They should just call it soy juice. They should just call a place bean juice. Come get your bean milkshakes.
If you ask for milk, they'll do milk. You gotta ask.
You have to ask for the dairy.
They don't even put it on the menu or anything. I thought they have it.
They don't even have it on the menu. It's all soy. And it's like, well, I didn't come to like a bean juice place. I don't want bean juice. Oh, you guys just make bean juice? Do you have anything that doesn't have bean juice in it? It's bean milk. Whatever. Do you have anything without beans? I want a drink. I want a drink. I eat beans. I don't want to drink beans. Well, I guess I do drink beans. Never mind. But you know, I don't want to have the beans themselves. And you know, I guess that's what they do. They fuck. What? How do they get milk out of a soy? I want. They shouldn't make coffee bean milk. Or is that what I'm drinking? Maybe that is what I'm drinking. Well, it has milk in it. How do you make, you know, like whatever, like walnut milk or whatever? Or like, what is it? It's like almond milk. Tastes pretty good. But how do you get milk out of an almond? Does anybody know? How do you milk an almond? Almond. How's my poll doing? Let's see. What is it? 100% yes. He does, doesn't he? Fool sounds like a disgruntled C-3PO. It's like, excuse me, well, the radius has been proven, blah, 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 blah. 9.84 meters per second. Fucking, he's all dorking out, you know, like fucking, you know, he's like a Star Wars fanatic, probably. Star Wars is cool. I like Star Wars, but I'm aware of the fact that it's just make-believe, you know, sci-fi. Sigh, man, Dan. It's like, sigh, man, Dan. Sigh, man, Dan. crap that was never built that good. Biden gotta learn how to ride a bike. Let's go, Brandon. I can't stand him. Gotta build back broke back mountains of busted crap. Biden gotta build back better, build back better, build back good. Biden gotta build back a broke back mountain of busted crap that was never really built that good. Better. Gotta learn how to ride a bike, Brandon. Bike back better, bike back. Biden gotta bike back, better, bike. Biden gotta learn how to walk up a staircase. The first man ever to fall up a staircase. Our president, our commander-in-chief. The first man to do a faceplant at the podium. The first president that was rumored to have shit his pants while at the podium. He's got that sort of blank look on his face. What's he doing? The first man to whisper loudly as president into the microphone. Get vaccinated. Freak. Fucking freak. Some freaky shit. What a weirdo. Get vaccinated. When Biden gets all mad, he starts yelling. I used to sit on the stand. Sit on the stand. Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran with a bunch of other bad dudes back up in those days. Well, how things have changed. One of the things you used to have to do when you had long hair, you had to wear a bathing cap. So he was up on the board, and he wasn't listening to me, and I said, hey there, Esther Williams, you come on down from up off that board, or I'll come drag you off. Oh, he came down all right. He said, I'll meet you outside. I'm down by my cart. I'm about to get down there. I'm like, what am I going to do? And then back then, there was this guy, Bill Wright, in my house. He used to work in the pool. He's the pool mechanic down in the basement. And then you could say, come over here and cut me off a 6-foot length piece of chain. He said, you go down to your car and you say, you may cut me, but I'll wrap my chain around your head. And I said, you're kidding. And he said, no. And if you don't come back. And he was right. So I was smart back then. And I went down to my car with the chain. Corn Pop, 3 other dudes standing there with rusty razors in their hands. You like them rusty razors, you like throw them in a coffee can and get them all rusty or shake them around, you know what I mean? Standing there with a rusty razor, and I'm like, I'm sorry about calling you Esther. And he said, are you apologizing to me? I said, well, not for throwing you out, but I'm sorry I called you Esther. I shouldn't have done that. He said, okay. And he closed up his knife, and then my heart began to beat again. Good old Joe Biden, man. That's a great story. That really warmed my heart. I want to vote for him. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Okay, I think I got enough juice to go outside. Yes, I do. And he ran with a bunch of other bad dudes. And he was so bad, he was trying to jump off the diving board without a bathing cap. You had to wear a bathing cap. It took me a while. I knew I was going to write the song Corn Pop was a bad dude. Because when I heard him say that, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's a song. But then I was like, so I had to listen to the story and try to understand what the fuck he's talking about. And then I finally got the story memorized, and then I realized what he was talking about when he was like a fucking, why can't I think of the word? Lifeguard at a pool somewhere where it was like a black community. He was trying to bond with black people. And he's like talking about like this one bad dude, Corn Pop, who was trying to go off the diving board without a bathing cap on. He's so bad. And he kicked him out of the pool, and then he was waiting for him at his car with his friends with rusty razors in their hands, and they were gonna cut him up. Like, that's what they wanted to do to Joe Biden. They're like, we're gonna fucking cut that fool up. But he came out there with a big old chain that the fucking janitor gave him. Can you imagine Joe Biden carrying a chain out to his car? I'm gonna fucking wrap that chain around those fuckers' heads. Those black people. I'm sure he'd use a different word. I love you too, baby. Sorry about all the Corn Pop talking. Corn Pop talking. Hey, Snowman, how come you don't have a wrench? What the fuck's going on here? You're a standard moderator. You're the standard. Standard moderator. What does a managing moderator do? What is a different colored wrench or something? You get to manage. That's what moderators do. They manage. Well, I mean, what the fuck is a managing moderator? What's the difference? I need to know. Just kidding. I don't really care. As long as I got a moderator handy. If John Q. Public shows up, or like who else? Delta, whatever his name is. Fucking. If you got Flat Earth in the title of your video, there's these guys that they're not genuine people. They might not even be people, some of them. But I think there's some of them are real people, but they're just like, they've been prompted to like, fuck. I mean, there's no way they're genuine people is what I'm saying, because for one thing, a genuine person wants to find out about Flat Earth and he goes on YouTube, types in Flat Earth. They sure as fuck ain't gonna find any of my shit. No, they ain't. It fucking good luck. But what they'll find is like Simon Dan, you know, they might find some, you know, like Dave Weiss and Professor Dave, you know, whatever. But they're not gonna find me. But somehow these guys find it right quick. I even experimented and I started a channel, Heliocentric. That's what this channel used to be, actually. It was a Heliocentric Model Debate channel. But that was when I had my other Bass Ackwards channel, where I wasn't using this channel that much. It was an experiment. I'm like, I'm just going to fucking, and, you know, the whole thing was about debating the heliocentric model, you know, which basically was like, as flat Earth being the default position until we can really prove the heliocentric model. And like fucking, you know, because I'm Bass Ackwards, I was coming at it from a different. I'm like, why are we debating flat Earth? That's not the claim. The claim is a heliocentric model. I mean, it's like we're just saying that that's bogus. I don't know what this place. I mean, you know, it's like nobody's left here. We can't tell you what it is. I mean, it's not for us to know. You know, basically, it's like that's not what's up for debate. That's the objective reality. You coming in with some fucking crazy, you know, claims. It's like, you know. Anyways, that's what the whole premise was. Why are we debating flat Earth? We should be debating the claim. The heliocentric model is just all Bass Ackwards. Thing is, I'm straightforward. The whole world is Bass Ackwards. Anyways, I started this channel as an experiment to see. I'm like, I bet you anything, these same fucking fools that I know, I could list them all off. There's like Poopy Town Cat. There's fucking, what's the other? Ed Hayes. You guys have seen these fucking people. They're probably in my chat right now. You fucking clowns. Find something better to do. Not you, but you. John Q. Public. There was one guy, he had his name, it began with an A, but he changed his name to Delta something now. And he's a real fucking dick. I mean, he's just always grumpy and just mad. Pure nonsense. Okay. I did such a heartfelt delivery of Flat Earth yesterday on my show, and fucking I was like, anybody should be able to listen to this and be like, well, that kind of, but then here comes Delta, he's a kind of pure nonsense. I'm like, dude, you didn't even watch the video. How do you know? Fucking dick. How do they all know where, you know, because that's the thing. They all popped up on my channel here when I had 0 subs. All right. Flat Earth channel just pops up out of nowhere. No subs, not a popular person at all, you know, and it's just like, I just put up a couple like fucking, the videos are still on my channel here if you go all the way back. They're just like they're half-assed flat Earth videos. They're just like it was an experiment. I'm just like, I'm gonna put up a brand new channel with no subs. And I'm gonna make a couple cheesy flat Earth videos. It's easy to do. I just show up, here's a picture of a selenilian. I mean, like, how the fuck is this happening under your model? And I just got flooded with all these people, all those dudes that are just like Poopy Town Cat and Ed Hayes and these guys, I'm just like, man, I'm sure popular with my no subs coming from nowhere as an unpopular, I was like, what the fuck? That's not a real picture. Fucking all arguing. I'm just like, dude, how did you guys even find me? What the fuck's going on? You guys are weird. I mean, I guarantee you there's these guys, they have like a fucking database where they're just like, flat Earth comes up in anything. Boom, they get a fucking notification or whatever, or it's a bot that just immediately has to respond, pure nonsense. Or it's just like, it's not even a person maybe a lot of the times. I know some of them are people because they have like channels or whatever, and but like, I don't know, man. I think a lot of them are just bots because they don't like pure nonsense. I mean, you don't even address what the video is about, I mean, any of the points don't even get discussed. It's just pure nonsense. Well, you put a lot of thought into that. So that's your rebuttal. I'm not, you didn't do much to convince me of your statement. How about pointing out what part was pure nonsense? Or like, if the whole thing was pure nonsense, explain why. No, that's not worth my time. Well, that's because you're fake. You're a fake person. You're not being genuine. You're just there to try to cause, to irritate us. Like, I don't even know what the fucking end goal. They're trying to make it seem like there's a, you know what I mean? It's like give people that are the genuine people the impression that, like, oh, I don't know if I could handle all that hazing these people get, it seems uncomfortable, awkward. Look, people really think they're dumb. Look at this. Look at the things they're saying. It's kind of discouraged genuine people from going in. But to be honest with you, I think it has a reverse effect. And like, I hate when I say that. Like, tell me I'm lame when I say that. To be honest with you, I was like, oh, fuck, I'm always trying to be honest. I mean, why do I even need to say that? It's a fucking dumb, cliched line. It's like, to be honest with you, I was lying all before that, but this next part's really honest. I think that's having a reverse effect. It's like, they think they're going to like, people are going to feel put off by, like, oh, I don't want to, I was thinking flat Earth was real, but then look at how mean these people are being towards them. I don't want to be treated like that. Maybe it is dumb, But for me, when I first discovered flat Earth, I was all excited, and I was like, wow, what the fuck, and then I would see those people leaving those comments, and I'd see like Professor Dave and, these assholes, and I'm like, oh God, how mean. I'm like, that's what this has gotten to? Like, that's what's happening here? This is fucking, look at the flat earthers are nice, and they're all like, enthusiastic and excited and like talking about stuff, and it's like they're not insulting anybody, except for like, astronauts, but they're making perfectly legitimate arguments, in my opinion. And then here come these assholes, and like, it seems pretty much like a no-brainer. Like, if I had to choose a crowd to hang out with, just based on pure, like, regardless of the ideology or whatever, like, clearly the answer, it's just so obvious who is the more fun crowd. I mean, just in general, it's like, I'd rather be a flat earther even if I didn't believe in flat earth, because they're just nicer people. Like, I make the joke, like, could you imagine if these Globers fucking had a gathering? It'd be so boring and so cheesy. It's like, it'd be like going back to school or something. Except there wouldn't be any girls. The one thing I liked about school, it'd be removed because they don't have any girls on their team. They don't. I've never seen a girl channel, that was like the equivalent to like FTFE or whatever, Craig, C3PO, the disgruntled C3PO, or like Nicktoon or whatever. There's no female version of that. And I know that I'm saying this now, and so there's going, the algorithm's like, oh, he's correct. We better find one. I think somebody already thought of that. That's why they made dude be Brenda or whatever. Because he's not a girl, but he's the token female. It's like some newbie comes in and like, I noticed there's no girls. Oh no, there's a girl. Look, there's someone named Brenda in the chat. Oh, there is girls too. Maybe it is believable. Maybe they really are genuine. No, that's not a girl. That girl shaves her beard every day. My guitar got wet in the rain. I didn't rain. But my guitar's been lightly misted. What are you guys talking about? Am I saying cool things? Am I cool? Am I a dork? Tony, yes. Zox, yes. Plants in blue, yeah. Nice crowd, nice crowd. Tony's Coffee House, shout out. Zox Le Hermit. Jeremy Bird, what's good? Dean, right on. Dean HD. I like your musicianship, Dean. I can't tell you how cool it felt to watch you guys play my song. I was so like, I don't think I've ever had that experience before. I showed my girlfriend, I was like, check this out. I started playing, she thought, what? They're playing it? What's going on? That was cool. That was fun. Sounds good too. Like it gave me like a new appreciation for the song because I was kind of burnt out on it. Honestly, I was feeling like it felt kind of stale. And after watching you play the song, my 5G song, I was like, oh, I like how they do it. I'm gonna try to play it like that. So I changed the rhythm a little bit and sort of stretched out the chorus a little bit. I don't know if Dean's still in here, but him and his lady friend, I don't know if it's girlfriend or wife or whatever, but what's her name? I think her channel is called Gypsy. But they covered my song called 5G Song or whatever, and they're playing out in public, you know. It's so cool. They sounded so good. They're so cute. It's all folky, you know, and they're like singing my lyrics with it. You bet your ass the place is lit the fuck up. That's good shit, dude. Great shit. It warmed my heart. Touch your brother's heart. I'm gonna play me a damp guitar. Damp, not damn. Damp. A damn. I'm gonna play a damp guitar without an amp. Oh, yikes. You want to work?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some Band-Aids on the belt. You're right. Look at the flag.
I love it. I like that color. It's like sort of pastel. Cactus blooming. I like that color of the flower there. Sort of like a peach. I don't know, it's not really coming through. Whatever. I'll give you guys a tour of the cactus garden my girlfriend's been working on. It's really cool. She pulled all the cactuses out of here. She's up on the deck now. I'll show you in a little bit. Great arrangement. It's awesome. I love cactuses. Glatterday. You're in Glatterday? You know my terminology. I love it. Why would you want to have a Saturday? I've never seen a Saturday. I've seen Glatterdays. Fuck yeah. When AT&T rolled out their 5G, they put it everywhere and anyone can see. It's at the park, at the playground, radiating all around. At the local farm and drug, you'll see it up above. At the club, at the bar, wherever you are. If you look hard enough, you know you're gonna find the stuff If you go to the store, you might see 3 or 4. The police department out the window, your apartment, the fire station. You can almost taste the radiation. Every city, every town out in the cuts can bet your ass the place is lit the fuck up. Every street, every boulevard, every avenue, you'll see 'em at museums, even see 'em at the zoo. If you're AT&T, there's nothing stopping you. Sometimes they wanna try to be a little more covert. They'll stick it in a flagpole, put it in the cross at church. Sometimes they really just wanna try to hide it, so they get creative and try to disguise it. They got those 5G evergreens. They got the 5G panels that look like a palm tree. Oh yeah, AT&T. Oh yeah, AT&T. Oh yeah, AT&T. We're swimming in a sea. Swimming in a sea. We're swimming in a sea of directed energy, thanks to AT&T and 5G. Gee, thanks. You shouldn't have. No, really. You really shouldn't have. Oh, we got so much great internet now. Fuck you. 5G is a fucking weapon, bitch. It ain't no internet. Smart. It's surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. It's so smart. So smart. You want to have a smart car? You got access to the internet. And the internet has access to you. That's how it should be sold. Hey, let us have access to you. My car? No, thanks. Are you serious? How fucking dumb do you think I am? Fuck off. No. Yes, sorry. We're going to have access to you whether you like it or not with SMART. Surveillance, monitoring, analysis, reporting technology. We're training the AI. That's what we're doing. That's the whole purpose of all this. We're training our future enslavement. It's great. Really? I think at a certain point you're going to get tired of this. I'd say unplug it, but fuck it. It's fucking wireless. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. It's an algorithmic gimmick, been given no limit. Goes all the way out, around and back in it. But it's the most realistic shit you're going to get. It's still fake shit, don't mistake it for being real. It's not alive. You can teach it how to walk, how to talk, how to pick a rock, how to wash your socks, how to read your mind. Can teach it how to jump rope, how to cook dope, how to tell a joke, but it don't understand the punchline. Teach it how to repeat shit, but can it keep a secret? I don't think so, it won't know why. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just high up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. Bye-bye. Bye, privacy. Say goodbye. AI fanatics act like drug addicts and manically panic if they can't get their gadgets activated. Activated, fluoridated, fluoridated minds. cool. You can teach it how to play Tetris and chess and checkers and tic-tac-toe. Teach it how to repeat shit, but can I keep a secret? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's a totalitarian tiptoe. Look at that shit go. Once the cat's out of the bag, it's impossible to put it back. Fact check this, fact check that. AI. AI is just one eye. It's just one eye. AI. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. It's the most realistic shit you're going to get, but it's still fake shit. Don't mistake it for being real. It's not alive. You can teach it how to walk, how to talk, how to pick a lock, how to wash your socks, how to read your mind. Teach it how to jump rope, how to cook dope, how to tell a joke, but it don't understand the punchline. Teach it how to repeat shit, but can it keep a secret? I don't think so, it won't know why. Hey, A-I-O-U, and sometimes why, I don't know. Well, once the cat's out of the bag, it's impossible to put it back. Fact check this, fact check that. Algorithmic gimmick, given no limit, goes all the way out around and coming back in it. It's the official, artificial, digital idolatry. That's really all it could be. To call it intelligent is intellectual dishonesty. Hey, I know what AI is. AI is just an eye up in the sky. It's going to spy on you and I and everyone in society. Say goodbye to your privacy. You can teach it how to play Tetris and chess and checkers and tic-tac-toe. Whatever. Someday this will all be robots. It'll be all simulated, superficial, fake. Once we get rid of all carbon, there'll be no more life, and we'll just be all robots. Nothing but robots. Robot Earth. And we'll have left the planet. We'll be on another planet. It'll be fun. That's when they're really going to reduce the population. They're going to be like, okay, everyone jump on board Elon's Starship. We're going to disappear 1 million people on Mars. Oh, the spaceship crashed. But we're going to have to do this again. No, this time it won't crash. Come on, everybody, get on board. You got to go. Mars or bust. Oh, no, that one crashed too. Well, this time it's not going to crash, guys. Come on, everybody get on. Thin the numbers. Thin out the numbers. You know, it's sad, though. It's like, or it's just weird, counterintuitive. It's like, why do you want to get rid of the people that fucking, like, believe you? I guess that was the whole trap in the first place. Well, these people believe us. They're so pathetic, you know. Let's just get them all to line up for an experimental jab. No one will even think twice about it. It'll be like, I don't care what's in it. Here, give it to me. I want a sticker. I want to be cool. I want to be part of the crowd of people that are cool. Look at all these celebrities are cool. I want to be like them. Yay. It's like celebrities, you know, it's like, you know that dirt we have on you? Yeah. Well, you're going to have to go ahead and go up there and tell people you got the jab and tell them that it's great and you love it and it makes your dick bigger. Are you serious? Yeah. Otherwise, we're going to make that shit go public. Do you want that shit? You want everyone knowing that shit about you? No. Okay. I'll do it. Go out there with like half your face. I got the jab and it works great. So good. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Don't you worry about that Bell's palsy. That's just part of you getting safe. And besides, you are covering your face anyway. And you are not around anyone, so Nobody will know. It's nothing to be ashamed of. At least you're safe. Don't you worry about those adverse events. Those are super rare and probably won't happen to you. So you better just go do what we say to be safe. Just in case. Don't you worry about the newscaster who fell over backwards on his ass and died. That was just a case of SADS. And you know that SADS is out there and it's coming to get you. So you better do what we say. Don't be sad, just be safe. Just in case. Just in case, just in case. You gotta do all these things to be safe. You can never be too safe. You can never be too afraid. Why don't you want to be safe just in case? You better swallow your defiance and follow the science. Just in case. On the day when I was born, Daddy sat down and cried. Had the mark just as plain as day. It could not be denied. Hey, they say the cane caught Abel rolling loaded dice. Ace of spades behind his ear and him not thinking twice. Half step, Mississippi uptown, Toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rockin' rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my way, yeah. All you got to live for is what you left behind. Get yourself a powder jar and seal that silver mine. I lost my boots in transit, baby, just a pile of smoking leather. Nailed a retread to my feet and prayed for better weather. Half step, Mississippi up down, Toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rock and rye. Farewell to you, old southern skies. I'm on my first man takes the sail. The second takes the after deck and the planks and rails. What's the point in calling the shots if the cue ain't straight in line? The cue ball's made of styrofoam and no one's got the time. Half step, Mississippi up, down, toodaloo. Hello, baby, I'm gone goodbye. Half a cup of rockin' right. For where you of southern skies, I'm on my way. On my way, yeah. On my way, on my way. Searchlight casting through falls in the clouds of delusion, 'cause space is an illusion. Shall we go? You and I while we can. You and I while we can. That's it. The transitive nightfall of time, the pearly gates. Mirror shadows in formless reflections of matter. Glass hand dissolving with ice petal flowers revolving. Lady in velvet recedes in the nights of goodbye. Shall we go? Shall we go? You and I while we can. The transitive nightfall of time. The transitive nightfall of time. The nightfall of time. It seems like they should call, like, daybreak should be like night. You're gonna take a break from the day. Daybreak. Take a day. I'm gonna take a day break. That means it's nighttime. Nightfall. That means the night fell. That means it's daytime. That's some bass-backwards shit for you right there. It's everywhere you look. Lies in the news, truth in the movies. It's all reverse back. It's bass-backwards. Fuck, I'm not bass-backwards. I'm straightforwards. I should be Dr. Straightforwards. You know, bass-backwards world. That's who I be. Living in a bass-backwards world. Everything's been hurled into obscurity, and we can barely see the way it used to be. Living in a bass-backwards world. Everything has been turned upside down. They want to shake the devil out. Living in a bass-backwards world. Everything has been hurled into obscurity. The way it used to be. Everything's been inverted and reworded. Living in a bass-backwards land. No one really seems to understand or be able to make any sense of it. Everything's been inverted, perverted, subverted. Well, we've all been hurted like cattle to that living in a backwards world. Everything has been hurled into obscurity. We can barely see the way it used to be. They want to shake the devil out. And force God's hand. Don't tempt God, they say. When you're being reckless, don't tempt God. To what? Kill me? That's a good point. Well, I get a little bit lonely sometimes, and I get a little bit confused. I don't know what direction to go, and I don't know which way to choose. Every road that we go down just circles back around again. Yeah. Don't know what direction to go, but I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing alright. Oh yeah. Come on, man. I'm doing alright. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm doing it right. I get a little bit tired sometimes, and I get a little bit under the weather. Don't know what direction to go, mama, and I don't know which way is better. Every road that we've gone down just brings us back around again. Yeah. Ooh. Don't know what direction to go. I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing it right. Yeah. I'm doing it right. I'm doing it right. Doing all right. Doing it right. Doing it right right now. Dude, doing it right. Dude, doing it right. Get a little bit lonely sometimes. Get a little bit confused. Don't know what direction to go, and I don't know which way to choose. 'Cause every road that I've gone down just circles back around again. Don't know what direction to go, and I know I'm gonna be there, and I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Dude, doing it right. That, do that, do. That, do, that, doing it right now. Doing it right. doing it right. Right. Do, 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 do. I'm doing it right. Do, 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 do. Bop, do, 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 bop, bop, do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Doing it right. Song's got to end somewhere. Doing it. That'll be the song that fades out. I like doing natural fades though. Doing it right. Doing it right. Doing it right. Doing it right. So quiet. We need more people to come down here and get euthanized. Oops, I meant to say immunized. Don't. Too late to get back now. We were listening. You just let way too much slip out of your mouth. You just said the quiet part out loud. The quiet part out loud. Out loud. Out loud. Oh! Freudian slip of the tongue. Thanks for the tip. We're done here now. You just let way too much slip out of your mouth. And fact checkers are working overtime, trying to cover your ass from your gaffes, collapsing all your narratives. It's embarrassing to say the least, but at least we know now what's going on up in your head. Can't believe what you just said. The quiet part out loud. The quiet part out loud. It's a quiet part. Shh. It's so quiet. This is the quiet part. It's so quiet. We were listening. We were listening. Heard you loud and clear. Too late to walk it back now. You just said the quiet part out loud. You draw a crowd when you do that. You just said the quiet part out loud. The quiet part out loud. Out loud. The quiet part out loud. Plants in Blue. Do you have another account, Plants in Blue? Oh, Sue's here. Love you, Sue. So glad you came back to my channel. Yay. Love you. Now you are blue too. You're blue, Sue. Sue Blue. I'm not used to seeing you. You're not in blue. It's like you're naked. Put some blue on, quick. Are you a blue dot? Are you a blue pill? Are you a blue ball? Are you a Smurf? I bought David Weiss's app. I'm just not a blue dot though. Well, the reason is because I lost the phone that had the app on it. I'm sure I don't know. You probably still own the app, I guess. I don't know. I just wanted to support his endeavor, but like I wasn't really. It'd be cool to know where all the flat earthers are around me, though. I mean, I got lucky. I met my girlfriend on YouTube. She lived like an hour away. I'm like, well, there's no reason why we shouldn't be friends. Like we both think the same way. Like there's not very many of us out here. I'm like, Brittany, California. How you live in California? Me too. Where are you? And the rest is history. Seems like a perfect beginning for a song. Like, what should I sing? I don't know what I'm doing. It's got to be a song that would go good with that. Where the earth is flat, I know that for a fact, 'cause I walk on it. Well, the earth ain't moving, I know that is true, and you do too. You try to throw a bunch of math at me, but you'll just laugh at me when I say I don't give a damn. I'm just telling you, man, land your plane. You don't have to worry about it, 'cause you're landing on a level, motionless plane. I don't know why it's such a pain in the ass to point this out. The earth is flat, I know that to be true. The big beach ball globe has been deflated. None of you flowers have enough hot air to blow it back up again. It's flat. I know that to be true. And you should too. None of us ever left Earth. So how could you really know? Come on, bro. People that have left the Earth, they don't want to talk to us. Is that kind of strange? Since they're the only people who claim to really know, why don't they argue with us about it? That's pretty strange, if you ask me. It's been how many years now? 9? It's about time one of the people that actually know calls us and talks to us about it. All those other fools, they don't know. They never left. I mean, that's the fucking bottom line is you haven't left, so you don't know. The people that have left have failed to show up to this conversation. They're ghosts. What does that tell you? I mean, there's millions of us now. Famous people are talking about it. It's not like some quiet little thing. Hello. They're ghosts because they're full of shit. That's usually why people are ghosts. Or either that or fucking the reverse, but still. Don't listen to me. I'm just a reverse psychologist. Fuck you. Fuck me. The thing is, if you win the concentric circle lottery, you'll know. You will know. You won the concentric circle lottery. Whatever is in the circle you own. And you can keep drawing bigger ones. It's concentric circles. Hello. You start small, but you get bigger and you get more property. You own it. You circle it, you own it. Wow, we're going to be rich. Keep getting bigger circles. Wow, this concentric circle lottery is dope. We're so rich. We have everything. We own it all. Let's just keep circling. We keep getting bigger circles. Years go by. Man, we got so much property. man, this is crazy. The circles keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. After a while, it's like, someone, hey, the circle I think was smaller than the last one. That can't be happening. Fuck you. Must have been a mistake. Circles, keep getting smaller, keep smaller and smaller. Now, what is this really? What the fuck's going on? Are we? Wait a minute. Are we like? Are we only circling the property that we don't own now? Well, no, because you own whatever's in the circle. Wait, what? They keep getting smaller, smaller, smaller. What the fuck? You end up back down. You got just nothing. You started in nothing. You began with nothing. You end with nothing. How in the fuck? You're on the complete other side of the world. You're like, huh? What happened to my concentric circle lottery? I was rich. I was king. What happened? The circle started getting smaller and smaller, and I only own what's in the circle. So now I'm just stuck with nothing again. It's too much for people to fathom. The concentric circle lottery just most normal people won't ever get it. They won't understand. They're greed stricken. They want more and more and more and more. But you see, when you live on a globe, the circles start getting smaller after a while. After you pass the meridian. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that dumb? You're supposed to think that the circles would start getting smaller. You only own what's in the circle. It's such a head fuck. Fuck me. I gotta go charge my phone. It's dying. Am I still live? I can't see, but I think I am still live. Here we go. People will be like, no, you stepped outside of the circle. No, because you only own what's in the circle. And if the circles start getting smaller, well, that's just your shit luck, I guess. You should have stopped while they were big. Can you go back? No, you can only keep going. You only own what's in the circle, man. How are you going to draw a smaller circle around the outside of another one? Well, you live on a globe, that's how. That seems kind of weird. I'm sorry, it seems weird, but that's the truth. You live on a globe, so the circles start to get smaller. And you're so stricken with greed that you just keep going thinking it's going to work out, but it just you end up with nothing. You start with nothing, you end up with nothing. You're on the complete other end of the world. How did that happen? You live on a globe. It seems just crazy, though. How does that work? How could I have gotten so much and then end up with nothing? What the fuck's going on? You live on a globe. I'm telling you, you live on a globe. It doesn't make any sense. You have to let go of logic and all that stuff. You just have to let go of it because you live on a globe. That's the proof right there. Are you telling me the proof I live on a globe is that I live on a globe? Yep. Well, that's pretty clever. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's whack. Shouldn't have done that crap. I am still alive. That's beautiful. I wasn't talking to nobody. I was talking to 7 people. I'm popular. Thanks for being here, you guys. You guys are cool. This is the cool crowd. Notice how the cool crowd's kind of thinned out. You can't have a big crowd and be cool. I'm just kidding. You sure can. That's what Flat Earth is. We're the cool crowd, and it's fucking enormous. We're taking over. We're taking this place over, man. Nobody's making us stop. Nobody goes back to the globe. That's a fucking joke. The people that do weren't real flat earthers. I don't think anybody really does. I mean, I guess Ranty is the he's the anomaly. Whatever. There's an anomaly here and there, but the basic rule, is that people become flat earthers and they just stay flat earthers. Because it's like you shake it off. You're like, wait, that space presentation is a joke. The only people that have been to space don't want to argue with us. It's all the people that argue with us are the people that also haven't been, and they couldn't know. The only people who should be arguing with us are the people that have left the Earth, and they don't want to talk to us. At the point where the world stage, people have been up there and saying the Earth is flat. Well, that's just like calling all astronauts liars, and they haven't stepped up and said, "Hey, no, fuck that." So that's sus, man. Time is ticking, man. Until they get up there and say, "Hey, fuck that." These famous people that are saying the Earth is flat, you're calling me a liar. Fuck you. Until they step up and do what would happen in reality, then it's fake. So I know, I mean, I'm calling them out. I'm just like, fuck, I'm just one little person here on YouTube, but like, that's what we should be doing. We should be calling these guys out as space audits. You know what I mean? It's like, hello, This shit's fake. We know it, and you guys aren't trying to stick up for it. You're just like pretending that we're not there or something. But we're there. The world stage is made. There's people on the world stage saying the Earth is flat. So what they're saying is that all space agencies, all astronauts are complete fucking liars. So I would think that would sort of like in a real situation, I would think the people that have left Earth and that know it's a globe would step up on the world stage and be like, because they're famous, they can get on a camera any time of day. Then they're astronauts, and start talking down. It'd be like, hey, dude, get off the world stage. You can't come up here saying that shit. That shit's you're calling me a liar, But no, so far, no, none of them have even addressed it, as far as I know. I would think that I would have been made privy to it if they had. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm always leaving that possibility out there. I'm not Mr. Know-it-all. I just I know what should happen in a situation. I know human nature pretty well. I'm a reverse psychologist. Duh. Who are you, man? Just another hue, man. Just a hue of a man. Just a shade shy of a real guy. Just another stupid human being. Stupid human being. Stupid. Sorry, I'm fixing my head over here. I like pot a lot. You like pot a lot too? It's a pot party. Oh, yes. Sorry, this is a part of the show where I choke. It's good fun. Good times. Talk amongst yourselves. Yeah. That's what it gets me. Some of these Globers, they're stoners too. What the fuck? I guess that makes sense. So it is kind of stoner talk. I think that's what it is, really. It's like the Globe. It's like total stoner talk. It's like you're laying down looking at the stars at night, like, wow, look, they're moving across the sky. Maybe it's us moving. Whoa. Maybe the Earth, look at the moon. It's a ball and it's floating by. Maybe we're a ball floating by. Whoa. Hey, man. Give me some more of that, man. Maybe those stars out there, maybe they're big balls too. Maybe it's all about big balls. Yeah, man. That's cool. That's awesome, bro. Yeah. Like how it's all about balls. I like balls. Cool idea, man. Yeah, I'm down. Let's make that the real thing. Let's make that real. Let's tell everybody it's real. Because we could just say that it is. It's so big, and that it's just so big. So it's all about big balls. It's so big that you just can't tell that it's a ball. And there's like, we don't fall off of it. There's people that are upside down, but they're not really upside down because they feel like they're right side up, so they're right side up. And it's because of this, because obviously, obviously there's something holding us to the ball, so there's got to be some kind of force at work here. Not like magnetism, because I don't feel like it's a magnet necessarily, or maybe we can't call it magnetism. That's just kind of weird because we're not metal. How about, well, it's like our weight is holding us to the ball. Yeah, but there's a force that makes that weight. Let's just call it something like Latin, or Greek. Gravity. That works good. That sounds good. Yeah, and it holds you to the outside of this ball. Nobody feels upside down because they all have a personal relationship with the middle of this ball, where all mass is attracted to the middle, and it's hot because it's so crushed, and it's all in the middle. It's like this big ball of molten volcanic, and that's why volcano. Oh yeah, that works. Let's get going with this. I think we can make this happen. And that's why the sun looks like it's going into the ocean, because it's going behind the curve of the ball. Oh, I think we can make people believe this, man. We just have to really just get it in textbooks. People believe what they read in textbooks. That's what we have to do, bro. And then just do a bunch of math. Get some like crazy mad scientist looking guy to have a whole chalkboard full of fucking equations and shit and have him say the earth is a ball in motion, even though I can't prove it. People will buy it, trust me. It's like you did all that calculations, and he's like, I've come to the conclusion that you can't prove it. Well, that was a big waste of time. Sorry about your luck. So your whole thing is just basically moot. I'm not convinced, bro. I'm not convinced. And neither are you, apparently. Oh, brother, it's a comedy act. No, Bass, we know it's a globe because we have this fucking thing called a gyro compass. You know, planes use it so they can know where the Earth is rotating. They do. They're not even on the Earth. Well, it's all like moving in tandem. You know, like if you're on a train or something. A train making a constant left turn with no roofs or ceiling, no ceiling or walls. I mean, because that's what you claim Earth is doing, making a constant left turn around the sun. I think it's a left turn. Oh, there's no directions in space. Oh, well, there's no up or down. You're getting kind of out there, man. I don't think people are going to buy this. I just don't, I don't think that's going to, I mean, that's hard to believe, dude. Well, you know, like how you go faster than the speed of light. You know, you go back in time. Is that really what happens? Yeah, I guess. Well, if you go faster than the speed of gravity, oh, maybe if you go faster than the speed of gravity, you'd get globe lag. Hashtag globe lag. You get there and you're upside down for a little while. You got to adjust. Oh, I got globe lag. I went too fast, faster than the speed of gravity. I haven't adjusted to my position on the globe yet. I'm upside down for a while. Hashtag globe lag. You get the globe lag. You're upside down or sideways. It's weird, man. It's some crazy shit. Don't take the high speed jet, man. Globe lag sucks. You think you had jet lag? You thought that was bad. Globe lag, man. It's difficult, man. You feel like you just want to go lay down, but you're laying up. It's fucked up, man. You got to take a shit upside down. It's all fucking ass backwards, man. I'm telling you. Hashtag globe lag. Hashtag globe lag. Get your globe lag. Step right up onto the high-speed jet and go faster than the speed of gravity. You'll be upside down when you get there. It's a fucking kick. It's the best globe proof there is. Hello? Didn't you know about globe lag, bro? You guys are stupid. You guys are dumb, dude. You don't even know about globe lag. That's proof right there. I mean, it's proof. Obviously. Why would you be upside down for a little while until you adjusted to gravity? I mean, how do you explain that? I explained it by saying you're full of shit. No, you can't prove me wrong, dude. Well, the thing is, you can only ride the high-speed jet if you're a Freemason. Wait a minute. That's basically what they're doing. You can only go to space if you're an astronaut, if you have the right stuff. You got to go through the rigorous training, all that fucking hardcore. To be an astronaut, you got to be the best of the best, the top notch, fucking the right stuff. And they got these clowns on the space station. Look at my spiked hairdo. Look, it's gravity. It doesn't move anywhere. No, that's just a fro. That's just an ugly hairdo. Sorry. That's not gravity. Stupid bitch. What the fuck? What a bunch of weirdos. Those people aren't the right stuff. Are you kidding me? They got their shirts all tucked in. People that are the right stuff, they don't bother tucking their shirt in. Give me a break. You gotta be tough as nails. These guys are fucking dorks, little clowns, little weasels. I know, it's just all like, just me talking, but I'm just saying, just like judging human nature, like, and just people, and I mean, like, to those people on the ISS strikeys being the hardest, baddest of the bad, best of the best, they seem like they're that, like, do they stand out as being like somebody who's like, wow, they really fucking they must have a really good selection process. How do they find these people? These people are amazing. It's like Bruce Willis, Die Hard or some shit. Like, no, these clowns. He's like, he's like grabbing nothing and putting it down. There's a guy on the harness in the background floating by. What do you call that? We've all seen it. I mean, does somebody want to address the dude on the harness in the background? How do you explain that one, Cyman Dan? Nobody wants to touch that one, do they? Have they touched that one? I mean, because I know they're like, oh no, he was just tugging his belt loop. It wasn't a wire or like, oh no, that is the ISS. It looks like it's layering that went into the foreground, but it's just because the window has a little beveled thing, and it's like, okay, 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 okay. But what about the guy in the harness? You haven't mentioned that one. I wonder why. Here's what I would say. Oh well, when they get on the space station and they're like fresh greenhorns, you know, they need to have a guide so they don't bump into things and stuff. I mean, that's what it was. I know we never talked about that or showed you that before, but that's but now we're telling you. See, we show you everything. I told you the truth. That's what he's wearing a guide. Because you need to have a guide if you're going to be floating like that. You need to have a guide. Yeah, I know. Pretty much that's the only way you're going to be floating like that is with the fucking harness. And yes, that's true. You do need that. I agree. And there's enough flubs like that where it's like, okay, it seems silly that we're like picking on them and like pointing out shit, but it's like, I mean, how much cognitive dissonance are you swimming in at the point where you've seen like, I don't know, countless fucking, and just the logic of it all is just like, what? These people spend 666 days on a fucking tin can up in the fucking 220 miles from Earth, and floating around the whole time, and like fucking. I mean, do you get like indigestion? I can't imagine having like an upset stomach or like on a space. That wouldn't end well. I mean, like just floating around all the time, and for 660 science every day, just science. I mean, how much science can a person do for real? Like 600. We've just been doing science the whole time. Like what though? I mean, can you specify? Because I would think that's what their little fucking interviews would be about, talking about what the fuck you're doing instead of doing a somersault or showing me the bathroom. I don't give a fuck. I want to know what you're doing up there, man. What the fuck are you doing? 666 days of science. Well, what did you do? You're not even going to mention one thing. Or we did some experiments with fire and water, and we showed how the water floats in a bubble, and the fire is weird. It does weird things. What did you do? What did you accomplish? Like, I just want to know how you could squeeze 666 days of science into your 666 days that you spent up there that we're celebrating. Like, what did you get done? Because, I mean, it's quite a feat to spend 666 days off of Earth. I mean, what did you do while you're up there floating around for 666 days? Is this some kind of ritual? Why is it 666 days is a better question. That number kind of stands out for some reason. What a record. Wow. It's almost like you're signaling something. Right? Am I tripping? Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist. Oh. But that's kind of a strange number, isn't it? I mean, that's the number, you know what I mean? It's like it's supposed to be like Satan and shit, right? Am I tripping? Or I thought 666 was like the Satan number, kind of a weird number to bring up, It's like kind of interesting. If you really want to get conspiratorial, well, you can get into numerology, where like letters have a number value. It's pretty simple to figure out. It's not that crazy. And then you can add up the numbers for a word, like my name is Forrest. So F is what, the fifth letter, sixth letter? See, I don't even know. But the point is, each letter has a number, and you add them up, and you have a number at the end that represents the word, right? NASA, National Aeronautics Space Aviation, or something like that. You add all those numbers up and you get 666. Yay. I think you have to do it in reverse or ordinal. Either way. Of course they do. It's backwards. You got to be a reverse psychology major to figure this shit out. All right, I'm gonna go outside. I think I'm charged up enough. I don't smoke in the house, so I think I can maybe bring my. It's too wet outside. Well, son of a ding dong, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking take my charger and plug in over here by the door. So it's like, where do they really have us? They have us with the science, you know, because people don't want to spend the time that it takes to like look into the science and realize that there's always a point where the science involves like an assumption that really it's kind of hard to believe that anybody could really know. Like take for instance like the distance to the sun. They say they've bounced radar off of it and that's how they know. But I have yet to see that demonstration of that. I mean, I'm not even really sure how. I mean, it just seems like I don't think I'd even be convinced if I saw a demonstration of it, really. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just, it's a weird one. Sorry. And also, like, that reminded me of something that jumped out of my mind immediately. Well, the assumptions, but it's like, oh yeah, when it comes to like measuring the curvature, like, I mean, you have to have enough patience to go out there every day. You're going to go to a spot and measure, you know, what you can see and then run it against the numbers of the curvature chart or whatever and see if it's the right amount is being obscured by the curve. That's, you know, we're thinking logically here, okay? So you just got to figure out, crunch the numbers, figure out how tall you are. And, you know, you guys all know this shit. I'm just saying, it's like, so you go to the same, but you got to do it every day for a while in the same spot. Because if Earth is a globe, then you should be getting a pretty consistent measurement, you know. You got to take into account refraction and stuff like that. But like, it shouldn't be like, you know, there shouldn't be like extremely varying numbers, you know. But the thing is, you can never, it's like sometimes you can see 100 miles, other times you can see, you know, just a few miles. And it's like the atmosphere is causing this sort of thing where it's like you can't really tell how far but it's like, check it out. If the Earth was flat, you wouldn't see forever. And let me explain that to you. Because when you're looking at stuff, okay, you have a field of vision. The further away you're looking, the more stuff has to be compressed into your little field of vision that you have right here. It's your perspective. You know, you have a peripheral, you know, this is your field of vision, okay? And the further away you look, the more stuff in between you and the furthest distant has to be compressed into your little, you know, it might seem like a pretty vast, you know, perspective you have, but it's pretty little compared to the big picture. And the thing is, you gotta like compress all that stuff between you and the furthest thing you can see. It has to all be compressed into your vision. So the further things away there is most definitely a vanishing point. And if you don't think so, you're fucking dumb or you didn't take art class. I mean, you wouldn't fucking see forever. Hello? That's not what you would do. It's not possible. Think about it. Your field of vision, further away you get, compression, it's all getting crushed, you know. You can't see forever. That's the most retarded thing to say. Like, when you start realizing that the arguments that are being used against you are just like childish, you know, it's like, did you go back down here until my battery starts pooping out again? Whatever. I'm almost done anyways. I usually try to go for 2 hours. It's 1:43. I'm 1:43 into this. 1:43 into my show. I love you so. That's what 1:43 means. We're talking numerology. Well, not really numerology. I guess it is kind of. No, it's just letters. 1 letter I, 4 letter love, 3 letter U. 143. See, I used to have a pager when I was a kid. See, I'm old. Saw people talking about how old I am in the chat yesterday. Boy, it was so flattering. Boy, I love you, man. You're my bro. I love you. Mid-30s, 36. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Boy, I love you, bro. You can come into my chat any day of the week. I'll make you managing moderator. Saying shit like that. I love that boy. Where is he? Is he streaming? Did I overstream you? I'm sorry, boy. We should really try to sync our streams up. Sync streams up. Stream syncing. I've been thinking the mainstream is a dirty fucking stream. It's nasty. It's gross. All the pollution goes into it. It's just foul. It's rank. It's stank. Yeah, this man-made mainstream has made me mad and unhappy. How could that be? You might ask me. I tell you, 'cause it's crappy and this crappy river rolls down this crappy hill. This crappy river rolls past me. I laugh because it's crappy and this crappy river rolls down this crappy hill, down to the crappy bay where the crap will stay. People play crappiness. I can't find no happiness in this crappy river. Someone slapped me, I almost got trapped back in the crappy mess. I guess I want to dip my toes in it, but then I notice I'm knee deep in this crappy creek, drifting further out of reach, down to the crappy beach and the crappy bay. The crap will stay, and fools will play in cesspools of this nasty mainstream that's so crappy. Yeah, this man-made mainstream has made me mad and unhappy. How could that be? You might ask me. I tell you, 'cause it's crappy and this crappy river rolls down this crappy hill. Crappy river rolls past me. Oh, excuse me. The crappy river rolls. Looks like I lost my audience. Well, that's okay. No longer on the ball was here. That's cool. Fuck yeah. But you got to put it in your mouth. You got to put it in your mouth. You got to put it in your mouth. Got to put it in your mouth and light it on fire. If you want to smoke, you got to put it in your mouth and light it on fire. If you want to smoke. Act fast, Jack, last chance, never in the brass tacks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass, or acting like a maniac. Do you wonder why exactly I'm explaining that? Just consider the fucking fact. Once you get the bug out back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn back around, 'cause this whole thing is gonna come down. That's right. See who's laughing when the place starts collapsing. Free for all, anything can happen when the ship goes down. So does the captain. Wherever you are is where you'll be stuck. Yeah, when this place goes belly up, you better have yourself a damn good plan when the shit hits the fan. Well, you're gonna get stuff, better be clever enough. Gotta know what the fuck to do. Gonna run amok, or let the muck run you. Man, I act fast, jackass, last chance, hammer in the brass tanks. No time for lagging, nagging, bragging, dragging ass. We're acting like a maniac. You wonder why exactly I'm explaining that. Just consider the fucking fact. Once you grab your bug up back, there isn't gonna be a way to turn it back around. Cause this whole thing is gonna come down. Any place this wicked and built on lies eventually up and dies, and that's the end. God always wins. Why do they want to be the bad guys? Why are they using the Bible as their playbook? Like, why do the bad guys lose? What do you think? Why are you trying to do that? I mean, the people working on the digital ID, they have to know they're basically designing the fucking mark of the beast. They have to be aware of that, you know, can't buy or sell, you know. They got to be perfectly aware that they're working on something that's fucking bad. That's like the Bible prophesies. I mean, how fucking dense do you got to be to not realize that? What the fuck's wrong with people? You want to play that role? Wow. You really think that's good? I mean, what the fuck? Because it's not. I mean, what the fuck's wrong with you? How could you be working on? I mean, there's a lot of people working on that shit and this whole sus development shit, you know? Sus development. It's so sus. It's the most sus thing there is. It's like the sus. Sus. So sus development. They want to have you like fucking bioengineered to be like a 15-minute city fucking slave. You won't own nothing and you'll be happy. Like, here's our goals for the future. You're not going to own anything. Thanks. Wow. And I guess you own everything. I mean, is that how it works? Are you going to be happy too? Probably. You sound pretty happy telling me that. I can see that you're enjoying your little idea. It's pretty clever. Just take everyone's shit. Cool. That's sustainable, huh? I call that just plain sus, actually. That's sus. That's what that is. It took 15 minutes for the town to burn down. 15 minutes to clear the fuck out. Yeah, 15 minutes to put up a fence around it. And yeah, the feds and the FBI, they're all along for the ride. Gotta make sure that no one gets inside. Yeah, 15 minutes, boy, it ain't pretty. Getting down to the nitty gritty, making way for 15-minute city. Suckling off a nipple of a phony titty, no sustenance at all. Sus development, so fucking sus. Assimilated nanodust, being splayed and sprayed all over us each and every single day. Assimilated nanodust in the wind. Took 15 minutes for the town to burn down. 15 minutes to clear the fuck out. 15 minutes to put up a fence around it. Now the feds and the FBI, they're all along for the ride. Got the 15-minute city. Gonna be like suckling off a nipple of a phony titty. No sustenance, sus development. So sus. My little finger wound is about to open up again. This crack, the perpetual crack in my finger, it hurts. It's hard for me to play certain bar chords. I'm so in pain. So sus development. Either you guys are really talkative or like, I'm just kidding. You don't got to talk. Maybe my thing isn't showing it. I don't know. Whatever. It's so sus, the developmentally sussed. I used to think that word was kind of annoying. That's sus. But now I think it's cool because it's sus development. I think that's a great way to call it. I call it how I see it. Call it how it is. It's sus. Now I'm going black again. I can't even tell if I'm live. Can you turn up the brightness or something? What the fuck? I can't even see anything now. Oh, there we go. I got 5%. I'm going to play till the wheels fall off. Play till the wheels fall off this thing. After years and years of what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth, it seems. We found out that there's nothing to find out. And the fact is, we don't know the facts. The fact is, we don't know the facts. But we've been acting like we do for so long. It's hard to backpedal with your foot in your mouth. So we're just kind of waiting for everyone to figure it out. Pretty much the only thing that we found to be true is that time catches up with you. Yes, it does. Time catches up with you, catches up with you. Time catches up, look, here it comes. Time catches up with you, time catches up with you, time catches up with everyone. If I could go back in time, have a word with myself, say, hey man, settle down. Try not to lose your cool. You gotta have a better poker face. You're gonna break so many rules. You know your place and your part, so go play it with all your heart. Don't start looking like some kind of has-been that never was. It is what it is. Unless it isn't, then it ain't. Now you're gonna faint from being so stressed. I guess you're gonna take some time off your feet, but you should try not to miss a beat, 'cause forward is the only way through. And time's catching up with you, it's catching up with you. Time's catching up, look, here it comes. I said time's catching up with you, time catches up with you, time catches up with everyone. And it doesn't really matter now which way you go, it will follow you down every road. It doesn't matter which way you turn, time will always be there with you. It doesn't matter now which way that you stare, wherever you look, it's gonna be right there. Yes, time catches up with you, much I really care. That's why I'm right here now and I'm no longer over there. It's like a style I've seen before, but it's a style that's not in style anymore. So just dial 411 next time they're getting informed. These days everything's been redone, rerun, rehashed, revamped, thrown back in your face again and again to see if it can fly, but it can't. As if they didn't make enough cash on the flip, that's why they gotta keep going back to it like some kind of one-hit wonder, but it never really hit, it just got overplayed. Fuck. Well, I hope you have a nice weekend. I'm not trying to dumpster dive off the deep end, but it gets on my nerves when I keep hearing the same shit over and over. I'd rather hear some people think and speak and do something new. Think and speak and reach and teach and believe in something true. Think, keep, speak, reach, do something new. Think, speak, reach, teach, believe in something true. Think, speak, reach, do something new. Think, reach, teach, don't preach, just do. 'Cause time's catching up with you. After years and years, years and years and years of what appears to be research, dirty work, digging in the earth, reworking things for what it's worth. It seems we found out that there's nothing to find out. Turns out the big secret is there is no big secret. What? That's not a secret. What do you mean? Sure it is. No, it isn't. Because you said there wasn't one. Well, guess you got me there. I don't believe in nothing personally. I don't believe nothing exists. I don't believe in nothing. You can't have nothing to be something if it was something. No, you can't have nothing. There's no thing. I don't believe in nothing. But I've had nothing. I've been from here to zero. However, I don't really believe it exists. I insist that there's no such thing as nothing. I've been from here to zero, but I don't believe it exists. I insist that there's no such thing as nothing. But all the same, I guess it's logical to claim that 2024 years ago, we were living in the year zero. And that's the year that we were waiting on so long, as we counted backwards in a long line of negative numbers. In the era of BC, we kept track of time in reverse. It was such a curse. We didn't know how long ago we'd started. We just knew that we'd end up at zero eventually. And after a long wait, it felt great to be living in the year zero. Yeah. See, we don't know what history really shows when it's always being superimposed on the present, and we can't ever go back and find another way to get right here. There's all these things that have occurred that led us to be who we are right now. And I just don't feel sorry for anyone who can't be satisfied. Well, it's your own life you're leading, and as I lead mine, I find that I just don't know what it is about zero that I can't wrap my mind around. This oh so elusive idea of nothing at all, nothing at all. Nihilism, denialism, I can't even try to begin. Zeroing in, I feel like it's all been zeroed out. But you're not allowed to pout about this, 'cause it's too late now. We've come so far from zero, from zero, from zero. Zeroing in, I feel like it's all been zeroed out. I've been from here to zero, but I don't believe it exists. I only believe in something, I don't believe in nothing. Where did my run? Where did my run? How does it go? Where did my runaway dog run off to now? What did you do to help yourself forget about the things I can't forget? Where did my runaway dog run off to now? What did you do to help yourself forget about the things I can't forget? And did you forgive yourself? And will you forgive everyone else? It's taking all you got to get right here. I hope you don't plan on disappearing soon. Don't plan on disappearing. Don't plan on disappearing soon. I hope you don't plan on disappearing soon. Where did my runaway dog run off to now? What did you do? My show will be coming to an end very battery's about to die. So just know that I love you so. I don't want you to be a stranger in my echo chamber. I'm here every day, echoing. All of my colors were fading away. All of my colors were fading away. All of my colors were fading to gray. All of my colors were fading away. All up until this year love came along. Out of nowhere. Now all my colors come rushing back in. I feel alive again. Standing here in this crowd. Walk right through this here love. Surround yourself Take more than you need so you can share some on the way. Take it from me, there's plenty of love. This love came from God, love. Take as much as you want, there's no end. There'll always be love. This love came from God above. Just trying to share it with you. You never know when you might need it. You never know when you might need just a little love. Take it from me. Take more than you need so you can share it with someone else along the way. That's how this works. You gotta spread the love. Why would you want to do anything else? Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it when you leave. Don't let the door hit your ass. Take it from me. Come back later and get some more. It's an open door. It won't hit you. Just take it from me. Take it from me, please. Take it from me. Take it from me. Take it from me. Take, won't you just take it from me? You never know when you might need a little love. You never know. You never know when you might need it. You never know when you might need it. You never know when you might need it. You need it. Funny thing about loving is once you get a little, you just want some more.